Evelyn, from now on, I want you to try harder and make at least some decent food. I'm sorry, Rose. Which dish was bad? All of them. All your dishes are terrible in both taste and appearance. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful next time. Your efforts are wasted. Can't you understand that it's pointless for someone without talent? That's not true. I believe things can improve with effort. Oh, believing is free, but reality is harsh. I'm only disappointed in you now. I won't give up. I'll work harder not just on cooking, but on all household chores. Household chores? Look who's talking. Your cleaning and laundry are awful too. You miss the small details, and your laundry is always wrinkled. If you tell me what the problems are, I'll improve. It's a hassle to teach you. Use your head and figure out how to do better. I understand. I'll take your words to heart and try harder. I'm tired of hearing about effort. Show results before you talk. Yes, I understand. By the way, what are your hobbies? I wonder if someone as clumsy as you enjoys anything. Hobbies. I haven't had much time recently. My focus has been on chores. That's why you're hopeless. Not having hobbies shows you don't know how to enjoy life. What are your hobbies, Rose? I'd love to hear about them. I enjoy gardening. Every day I take care of it, and the time spent surrounded by beautiful flowers is pure bliss. That's lovely. When I have more time, I'd like to find a new hobby as well. It's impossible for you. If you have time for hobbies, you should put all that effort into housework. I'll give my best to housework, but I think having peace of mind is important too. Peace of mind is a luxury for you. Think about it after you've perfected housework. Okay. I'll think more about how to perfect my housework. Well, but you won't be able to do anything unless I teach you how, right? No, that will be a burden on you. I'll try to figure it out myself. I believe you learn more from mistakes. Learning? Don't make me laugh. I can't imagine you improving at all. I'll do my best to meet your expectations. I have no expectations of you. I've realized expecting anything from you is pointless. Even so, I'll keep trying. I'll work harder to earn your recognition. No matter how hard you try, you can't fool my eyes. Truly wasted effort. You're being a bit of a nuisance, you know. I told you this before, but have you forgotten? Rose, is something wrong? What do you mean? Can you stop creating more garbage? Are you talking about the food I made? That's right. You threw it away again, didn't you? I threw away my husband's and Leon's portions too. I ordered something new from Uber Eats. What a waste. Who would want to eat leftovers? I have a part-time job to get to, so I'm sorry. Giving excuses? What an immature and selfish daughter-in-law. You said you wanted meatloaf, so I made sure to prepare it. So what? Do you want praise? I don't need praise, but you don't have to be so harsh. You can just heat it in the microwave. Huh? If you went to a diner and they said, "We made this yesterday, but it's good if you heat it up," would you accept that? That's ridiculous. Exactly. Don't make me explain everything. But we're not the diner. Did you just talk back to me again? I'm sorry. As expected from someone raised by a single mother, your rudeness is escalating. Growing up in such an environment, you don't even know basic manners, and you lack the fundamentals of being a decent person. You're also lacking empathy and probably can't understand the warmth of a family. I don't think that's relevant. Judging someone based on their family circumstances is wrong. I've been doing my best in my own way. I'm proud that my mother raised me on her own. I only allowed the marriage because Leon insisted. But I never imagined you'd be such a lazy and poor girl. I don't think you're suitable for Leon at all. To me, it looks like you're just using him. I'm sorry. I think I haven't put in enough effort. I'll work harder. For Leon's sake and to gain your approval too. Just apologizing like that isn't good enough. Show me specifically how you plan to improve. I want to see actions, not just words. Yes. I heard from Leon that you refused to go to school in elementary and middle school. With such a past, you were a problem child after all. I never imagined someone like you would become part of our family. I was bullied by my classmates, got scared, and couldn't go anymore. But I learned a lot from that experience. How to interact with people, strength, and kindness. I didn't even know you went to the same school as Leon because you were so insignificant. What a surprise that you were such an invisible person. You couldn't even make yourself noticed. What was the reason you refused to go to school? Was it because you were bullied? Or were you just running away? If you run away from things like that, you won't make it in the real world. It was because of bullying from my classmates. But I've overcome it now. I'm different from who I was back then. I knew it. I thought it was something like that. The person being bullied is also at fault. You become a target because you show weakness. What? Why? You're clumsy, not very bright, and having a mole on your face is gross. It's no wonder you were bullied. Everything about you, inside and out, is full of problems. Above all, what I can't stand is that you stole my son. He should have married a more wonderful woman. You've ruined his future. Did you say I stole your son? I never intended to do that. I just love Leon and want to be happy together. You're really shameless, aren't you? You stole something precious from me. If it weren't for you, he would have had a better life. You're just dragging him down. I don't mean to do that. Stealing something precious from someone without even realizing it, that's a talent in a way. You're really infuriating. I can't stand your insensitivity. My husband also said you're a bad wife. He said you're the one destroying this family. You're causing discord between us. Really? I'm sorry. I'm really trying my best. I'll work harder. I want Leon and your husband to recognize my efforts. Playing the tragic heroine won't work. No one will sympathize with you. Stop that dramatic act. They say a woman's tears are her weapon, but I'll destroy that weapon of yours. Your tears don't work on me. Using tears to manipulate people is cowardly. Understood. I'll become stronger. Anyway, I don't want any more garbage, so you are banned from cooking. I don't want to see your cooking anymore. From now on, I'll do it. So who will cook from now on? I will. I see. Honestly, it's no wonder you were bullied at school. Even victims have their own faults, and this proves it. Leon, do you have a moment? I need to talk. I just can't take it anymore. What's wrong? The truth is, your mother keeps harassing me. I'm really at my limit. What? That's been happening? Why didn't you tell me sooner? What exactly has she done? She's thrown away my cooking, taken my wallet without asking, and said really hurtful things. It's really hard. I can't believe that's been happening. I'm sorry I didn't notice. You've been suffering all this time. Yeah, but just having you here makes me feel better. I should have noticed sooner. I'm really sorry. You don't need to apologize, Leon. But I don't know what to do. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. I feel a bit more at ease now. I'll make sure to protect you from now on. Don't worry. Okay. Right now, she's taken my wallet and used it for shopping. Having my saved money used without permission is really troubling. That's terrible. And being called rude because you were raised by a single mother and bad at cooking, it really hurts. I'm really sorry. I should have noticed and dealt with this sooner. It's absolutely unacceptable for her to say such things to you. Leave it to me. It's my job to protect you. Yeah. Rose, I have something to ask you. What is it at this hour? I'm not in the mood to chat with you. Well, when I woke up this morning, my wallet was gone. Do you know anything about it? Woke up just now? Honestly, it would have been better if you never got up again. What? I confiscated your wallet. You wouldn't know how to use the money anyway. I'll use it for you. Being angry about this just shows how immature you are. What? How can you just use my money without permission? I'm in the middle of a shopping spree. There's a sale and I got lucky. Getting good deals is the best. Shopping spree? Are you using my money? I've been saving that money for years with a plan in mind. Using it without permission is unacceptable. What are you talking about? The contents of your wallet are mine now. Not just cash. I'll max out your credit cards too. What? Stop it, please. I've been saving for our future children. I planned and saved this money over the years. and you're wasting it. Oh, planning to have kids without consulting me? I can't believe you decide that without talking to me. Don't you want an heir or something? I thought you'd be the type. Huh? I'm not that old-fashioned. Stop thinking in such outdated ways. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I just want to build a family with Leon. I don't want a child with your blood. A child like that would just bring in happiness. I wasn't expecting that. I'd like to discuss our future more. By the way, can you return my wallet? I need money for living expenses, and I want to manage my own money. No. Even if you have it, you'll just waste it on something stupid. It's better if I manage it. I can use it more effectively. You can't manage money. It's more efficient and waste-free if I handle it. Without money, I can't live. I won't be able to do even the basic necessities. Please, reconsider. You can get by on Leon's earnings. Live off your husband's income. That's a wife's duty. The wallet also contains the grocery money Leon gave me. It would be a problem if that money was used too. Leon will be upset as well. I'll manage everything for you, so don't worry. I'll be the one cooking too. No one wants to eat your cooking anyway. But you won't make my meals, so without my wallet, I can't buy my own food. I don't care. Just eat leftovers stuck in the drain. That's fitting for you. Rose, that's too much. That's inhumane. Isn't there a soup kitchen nearby for the homeless? Go there. You should learn how tough the world is. I've reached my limit. How long do I have to endure this harassment? I haven't done anything wrong. Why are you talking to me like that? I'll make sure you get divorced. I'll tell Leon to divorce you immediately. You're not fit to be my daughter-in-law. What? No. With just a word from me, Leon will hate you and decide to leave you. You can see how much Leon loves me. I know, but I love Leon. I want to be with him. If you defy me any further, I'll make sure he divorces you. What will you do? You don't have a choice. You have no option but to obey. I don't want a divorce. I want to stay with Leon. I don't want to throw away the future we've built together. I thought so. Then I'll take your wallet and starting next month, you will hand over all your part-time job salary to me. That's your duty. Obey me. Okay, but please, at least let me keep some money for living expenses. You really are a spineless daughter-in-law. That's why my husband also calls you a bad wife. Soon, I'll kick you out of this house. Hey, Evelyn. I'm planning to go shopping right now. Okay. But my wallet is missing. The wallet I confiscated is gone too. Did you take it somewhere? Good morning. Heading out now? What do you mean? I took back my wallet. It was my money to begin with. What are you talking about? I'm in the middle of a shopping spree, so don't interrupt me. Today is a day for good meat deals. You're defying me. Who do you think you are? Just a daughter-in-law. A daughter-in-law who doesn't even make breakfast for her mother-in-law. A daughter-in-law who can't cook is worthless. Didn't you say I didn't have to cook? The side dishes I prepared yesterday are missing. I was planning to have them for breakfast. Oh, those. Who would want to eat leftovers? You didn't... Yes? I've noticed that sometimes the food I make gets thrown away. I know you've been throwing away the food I make. That was your son and husband. What? I didn't throw it away. They said no one eats your cooking and threw it out. Why? My cooking is definitely delicious. That's terrible. It is terrible, isn't it? Considering the cost of ingredients and my effort, what are they thinking? Maybe it's because it's leftovers. What? This is inhumane, disgraceful, not something a human would do. Why are they harassing me like this? Well, it's the same thing you've been doing. Think about what you've been doing all this time. What? No! Insults, ignoring, threats, stealing. You've done all sorts of things. No! This is education for the daughter-in-law. But you just said earlier, not something a human would do. Are you a monster, Rose? Shut up! Why are you suddenly standing up to me? Until recently, you were just a coward who only said sorry. That's right. If you think I'll back down just because you got bold, you're mistaken. You're unfit to be a daughter-in-law. You're fired. Leave this house immediately. Fired as a daughter-in-law. Is that even a thing? I can't believe this. What are you laughing at? You don't seem to understand your position. I'm really astonished. I've never seen such a disrespectful daughter-in-law. Then, Rose, I'll have you leave. I've reached my limit. What? What are you saying? There's no way I'm leaving this house. I'm the head of this household. I'll make sure you experience everything you've done to me. I'll return all the things you did to me. Do you think my husband will allow that? Leon will side with me. You have no chance. From what you should have understood earlier, they're on my side. They won't be fooled by your lies anymore. I couldn't bear your harassment and talk to Leon. Do you know how much I've suffered because of you? I couldn't hold it in and told him everything through tears. Then Leon suggested, let's do the same thing to her. He proposed to give you a taste of your own medicine. He said that? I can't believe it. Leon would never say something like that. He did. Even your husband joined in with a big smile. They saw your true colors. No way! He said you were a bad wife. How could this happen? About that, they were actually referring to you, Rose. They said you're the biggest problem. What? I'm the bad wife? That's impossible. There's no wife as perfect as me. I heard it directly from him. He said your attitude is the problem. If he were talking about me, he'd call me a bad daughter-in-law. But that's not the case. Me? A bad wife? I can't believe he would say that. Your husband saw you complaining about me and thought, this is bad. What? I can't believe he would say that about me. I mean, wait a minute. Why are you speaking like that to me? This is incredibly rude. Because you won't be my mother-in-law anymore. I don't need to treat you with respect. So, you're divorcing Leon, huh? No, you're the one getting divorced, Rose. You're the one who has to leave. What? Me? That's impossible. Me getting divorced? You must be joking. Your husband said he can't take it anymore. He's reached his limit. He's been considering divorce for a while but held on for Leon's sake. But he can't do it anymore. This can't be true. What did I do wrong? I've done everything perfectly. It's probably your inhumane behavior. Your attitude and actions are all problematic. How dare you suddenly take the high ground? There's no way I'll lose to someone like you. I'm sorry, but this is the reality. People who skip school during their student days never turn out well. You deserve to be ostracized. There were various reasons for that. The only reason is that you were disliked. So what are you trying to say? No matter how much you complain to me, it won't change your husband's decision. It will only make his decision firmer. If you hadn't come into our lives, this wouldn't have happened. They both said they were genuinely happy to have me as their family member. A stark contrast to you. That can't be true. Leon has always been a good son who cared about his mother. He wouldn't try to kick me out. If you don't believe me, contact him directly. You'll learn the truth. Fine. The call won't go through. I've been blocked. He said he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He said your relationship is over. Why? Wasn't I number one? I should be the most important. So please start packing your things. You have no place here anymore. I'm losing my home? I don't have a job. I won't be able to survive. There are many people in their 60s who work energetically as supermarket clerks or cleaners. There are plenty of opportunities out there. Good luck. It's a great chance to start a new life. I can't do it. Not now. I just can't. I can't believe they both betrayed me. I'm in shock. What am I supposed to rely on to live? You have many enjoyable hobbies, don't you? You could even turn your hobbies into work. There are many ways to go about it, so take your time and think about it on your own. Well then, goodbye. After being kicked out of the house, my mother-in-law struggled with her new life and ended up working day and night at a supermarket. Initially, her pride got in the way and she hated working. But now, she spent her days continuously manning the register. Neglecting my existence led her to a life of loneliness, and now, there's no one left to help her. Despite this, she still maintains a cold attitude towards those around her, which has resulted in her isolation at work as well. Well, it's her life, and she can live it as she pleases. Meanwhile, I am spending happy days with Leon. Every day is peaceful and our smiles never fade. Believing in our future together, we plan to continue growing together.